Alright guys, here we go. This is video 2 of the smog delete in the Oldsmobile 307. Yesterday I made a lot of progress. I actually got all the smog equipment out of it, minus the EGR, which I'm not going to bother with. It's just going to be there since, why not? But apart from that, all of the smog equipment is out of it. I got the air pump out, I got the smog tubing out, I got the catalytic converter, and I got a lot of the air induction and recirculation system components, little vacuum doodads and things out. So now let's do a little walk around. Here there used to be a hose going from here to that other one right there. That's gone, and you're going to want to cap these off with some big like radiator heater core block off plugs, not unlike the one that I have right there, so that you don't have an exhaust leak. Otherwise you'll have exhaust gas coming right up through here. So block those off. I need to get this belt out. This was the belt for that air pump. I need to take the alternator belt and the power steering belt off to get this out of there, so I'll have to do that. I've gotten the air pump out of the way. That's where it used to be, in that bracket right there, so the fuel pump is visible, and that spark plug right there is easily accessible now. There was also 2 air valves. One of them was located directly behind the air pump right here, and the other one was located right here. Those are both gone. The catalytic converter suction pipe that was right here is now gone. It was another one of these things. It was located right here. That's gone. And the catalytic converter itself is gone. You can see it used to be right there. That has been cut out. That was a pain in the ass to do. I used a hacksaw there on the back side of it here, and then I had to use the angle grinder and grind around the pipe, and I'd be really careful not to hit that transmission line that's right there. But I got that off. Transmission line did not get nicked or cut, so that's good. And here's all that shit that came out of it. Catalytic converter, air pump, the pulley, and all of these nonsense hoses all came out with it. I cut off the harness for the air pump because I don't need it anymore. I also cut out the harness for the computer controlled carburetor, which is this right here, which obviously I don't have anymore. These are the apparatuses I was telling you about. These are like your air ventilation valves and things. I don't even know what the hell they were thinking when they made these things. But, I mean, you got vacuum line ports all over this frickin' thing. There's an electrical connector right there. All your different hoses and stuff came off. There's another one right there. The bracket. All that stuff is gone, out of the way, and never to be seen again. There's that catalytic converter thing I was telling you about. So all in all, it took maybe 4 hours to do all that. Wasn't too bad. Now I have to find a belt that is the right size for just the crank pulley, the water pump, and the AC compressor here. Stick that on. I got to plug off these 2 things here. And I have to put a straight pipe in the place of that catalytic converter, and that's actually going to be a lot easier said than done, because as you can see here, the inlet of this is straight out, the outlet is at an angle, so I'm going to need I don't know what you even call that, a 10-degree angle in my pipe. I have to bend it somehow so that I can get that angle in there. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet, but there you go. That's the entirety of the smog delete on these cars. The only other thing that you could do that I'm not going to do, is you take this EGR valve out. Obviously, you take this vacuum line off. This here electrical connector goes to the computer, and then this bracket that's on it, that can come out, as well as this diverter, I guess you could call it. When the EGR opens and the computer's in closed loop, it opens this little diverter here, so the vacuum from the EGR sucks the exhaust gas out of the carburetor via this hose, which just wraps around, goes down there and into that port there on the carburetor. So if you were to delete that, you'd just cap off that with a vacuum line and delete, take this off, and you can buy actual delete plates that just bolt over that so you don't have a vacuum leak. So that is how you would delete that. And I might do it eventually someday just to get some more clutter out of here, but as for right now, I'm not going to mess with it. So, there you go, there's part 2. That's what it looks like now. I'll do a walk around of what it looks like without all that stuff. And then I'll make a part 3 after I get the new pipe in and the new belt on, so you can kind of see the final product of exactly what all I did. So that's what all that looks like, and then of course you've got the non-existent catalytic converter. All right, see you in the next one.